really excited because this has just arrived. I've been wanting a printer for a long time because, well, I just think it's so important as a photographer to actually print your photos as well. And I've done little bits of printing in the past, only very little bit though, but now having my own printer at home and being able to print all my photos myself, yeah, it's exciting. I hear unboxing videos are all the rage on YouTube, so here we go. I am now going to open this box. I don't know how all the kids on YouTube do this whilst holding the camera as well. Perhaps I should have set this up on a tripod. Yeah, I now have newfound respect for these YouTubers who just open boxes. Oh, son of a... I'm in! Power cable, manuals, so what's this? Okay. God damn it. Oh no, my inks! Oops. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera down, quickly set this printer up, and then I'll come back and talk more about the printer. Okay, so I've got the printer set up now. It's pretty straightforward and easy. It's connected to my laptop wirelessly, and I've tested that. That's all good to go. So let me just speak a little bit about the printer. So this is the Canon PIXMA IP8750. It's an A3 Plus printer. It's not one of the Pro series printers. The Pro series are rather expensive, so I couldn't really justify buying one of those at this point. So this one, again, I bought on Amazon, of course, and it was £180 when I bought it. And Canon, at the time that I bought this, I don't know how long they're going to do this for, but Canon are also doing a £30 cashback scheme on this printer as well. Now, obviously, I've not tested it yet. I've not printed anything from it yet. But from looking online, because I was unsure to begin with about buying a cheaper printer. I would have loved one of the Pro series ones, but they're just a lot more expensive, obviously. I was unsure if the quality would be good enough on a cheap printer to be able to potentially sell prints or produce prints that I could hang up on my wall. But after doing a bit of research online and from reading reviews and things from people who actually own the printer, I also used Twitter and put the question out on Twitter if anyone owned that printer and what they thought of it, and went through tweets that other people had already posted. Through that, not only did a lot of people get back to me with their thoughts on the printer, but also I could see some photos and videos of prints that other people had produced. And the prints, as far as I could tell, all looked fantastic. Sorry. And the prints, as far as I could tell, all looked fantastic, and everyone who owned the printer, who all got back to me, were all really happy with the printer. And I'm talking other photographers. And then again, reading reviews online, they all said it produces like lab quality footprints and really good results. And some, I read a couple of times that it even produces better quality prints than the Pro 100, which seems surprising given that this is so much cheaper than the Pro 100. From what I can tell, just from the bit of research that I've done, you would be seriously hard pushed to be able to tell or to notice any difference between a print printed from this printer and a print printed from the Pro 100, for example. And my reasons for buying a printer is, first of all, I want to be able to print photos just for my own use. I want to be able to print photos that I can put up on my walls, which are obviously, as you can see, currently pretty bare. And also, like, to be able to take photos and then print my own photos and then potentially sell prints, that is like the ultimate dream to me. I mean, that's never ever going to be my main source of income. You're never going to make enough money from selling prints to just solely make money that way. But just making any kind of money at all from selling prints is like just such a kind of a dream for me. Now, I do currently sell prints at the moment, or I certainly offer that service anyway. I don't really sell any, unfortunately, but you can, through my website, you can buy prints, and that is through like a third-party lab. But what I'd like to do, and one of the reasons why I bought a printer, is rather than relying on a third-party lab, I'd like to be in control of that whole process myself, just in terms of quality control and actually being able to see the prints myself, that because these prints have got my name on it at the end of the day, so I want to make sure I know what they look like and I'm happy with the way they look and everything. So to be able to do it myself at home, I thought was very, very important. And although, like I say, unfortunately, it's very rare that I do make a sale through my website. Obviously, it's very difficult to get a lot of traffic to your website, so it's obviously then difficult to make sales. However, now that I've got this printer, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to set up a store on Etsy and see if I can sell any prints that way, which I've thought about doing for a long time, but I was very, very unsure about it. I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted to do, but I'm going to try it. The good thing about doing that, the good thing about selling prints on Etsy, is that there's already lots of traffic on the Etsy website. So people will be going to Etsy looking for prints and looking for artwork anyway. Now, obviously, you're competing with a lot of other photographers on there also trying to sell prints, but at least I'll be somewhere where there's a lot of people on the website specifically looking for prints and photographs. But yeah, I think it's time we actually put this printer to the test and print out one of my photos. There we go. Really excited to do lots of printing now, and like I say, I am going to set up an Etsy store, so I'll set that up tonight and then I'll let you know how that goes once I've been doing it for a while. But I hope that's been interesting anyway, especially for anyone else who might be thinking about buying a printer, especially if you're in the same trail of thought that I was, in that you worry and thinking that you have to buy the most expensive, top of the range printer, one of the professional series printers. If that is the case, then honestly don't worry. This one that I've just bought, the IP8750, the prints, yeah, I mean, you can't fault that at all. It's definitely good enough to hang on a wall, it's definitely good enough to display in a gallery, definitely good enough to to sell. I think if that had been printed on one of the Pro printers, like I say, you'd really struggle to notice a difference. If you are thinking about buying a printer and you don't really want to spend the £600, £700, £800, £900, £1,000 to get one of the Pro series, then that printer was £180 on Amazon. So I'm really very pleased with that printer. I'm excited to do a lot more printing now, but I am going to end the video here. But if you do have any questions about the printer or anything else, then just put them in the comments below and I will answer them. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.